I need ASAP a production slash tech slash camera guy. Serious job inquiry. Nigga, this 5-star corp. This is no joke. I need a production slash tech slash camera guy. Now, I need you to have extensive knowledge with cameras, know how to record shit, know how to properly adjust shit, know how to take photos, tech-wise, know computers well, know how to set shit up, all of that shit. And then production-wise, know like the softwares in terms of the OBS, IRL run, live view. You got to have knowledge of all this across the board, all in one person. Preferably, I prefer the person, whoever this is, out there receiving this message, you live in LA because then we can get straight to work. But if you live outside LA, that is fine. You just got to be ready to come out here and work and get started because this is an in-person job. I need you on site. I need this immediately. If you think you fit this role, drop a video, whatever you need to, showing me you fit for this role in the comments ASAP. I'm trying to get this person out here ASAP. It could be tomorrow, the next day. Please send y'all videos in. If you a troll, do not send a fucking video. You suck. I only want niggas who really know what they
Then I went to Trippy Red House, right?
Oh, for real?
Yeah, a bunch of niggas there. I look down the hallway, it's a bunch of candles on the ground. Then it's the end, it say, welcome to hell. It's pointing at this nigga room, bro.
Oh,
I'm like, hell no.
That nigga got that shit going on real. Trip.
God. Oh my God.
I'm in
And
that
bitches actually walking into that shit.
Bro, I walked into that bitch.
What the fuck?
Then I went to Trippy Red House, right?
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's going on, GS? How you doing, my brother? How are you doing on this fine, lovely day? Welcome to the stream, my brother. Alright, let's go ahead and get these videos started. Alright, let's see what we got here. So we're gonna go ahead and get in big head mode. Go ahead and get this snipping tool out. Put a little delay on this. Now what we gonna do, first of all, this need to be here. What going on, my brother? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, big head mode for the thumbnail. What we're gonna do for the thumbnail? Think a little intrigue, little All right, thumbnail secured. Go ahead and copy that bit. Yo, what going on, gang? How you doing, my brother?
Yes, sir. SKII.
Yes, sir. Skis. Alright, back to the live scene. Let's go ahead and get this little reaction video started, you heard? Alright, let's see what's popping here. Video about Trinidad and Tobago. Things you don't see on TV. See what they popping about. Oh yes, another great.
I am good, my flesh and blood, amazing brother.
Yes, sir. That's good to hear, my brother. That is good to hear, my brother.
Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad and Tobago is a twin island country in the Caribbean, located on the northernmost tip of South America. Trinidad, the larger of the two islands, is known for its industrial nature, its geographical phenomenon, tourist attractions, and Carnival, most importantly, which is considered the greatest show on earth.
Huh? The greatest show on earth.
Tobago, the smaller of the two islands, is known for its serene.
All right, then, my brother GS, you already leaving, my brother, huh?
If you want that off-the-grid vibe, you should definitely visit Tobago.
I appreciate you stopping by, my brother, and saying what's up. Have a great rest of your day, my brother.
Since I came in here, I turned into an ambulance. You'll see a view and you'll be like, wow. When you think you've seen everything, and you see another one, then you have to shout, wow, wow, wow. I feel like Tobago indeed is a paradise on its own. No competition. based on places that I've been to, I must agree with the people of Tobago that indeed this is the greatest little island on the planet.
So Trinidad and Tobago collectively has a population of 1.3, 1.4 million people, and it's made up of a very diverse kind of people. We have Africans, we have Indians, we have Asians, we have a mixture of everybody. You're sure to feel at home in Trinidad and Tobago. English is the official language, but as I said, we're diverse. So we speak Spanish, we speak French, we have persons speaking Patois, we have a bit of Portuguese. You know, you can find a bit of everything here. So we are sure to feel like you're in many parts of the world when you visit Trinidad and Tobago. And we have had the largest population of Africans here in the Caribbean. So you should definitely check out Trinidad and Tobago. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago.
What is that building? Tobago.
If today is your first time seeing this face on your screen, welcome to the YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe.
I'll see you later, my brother GS. I appreciate you for stopping by, brother. Have a great rest of your day. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, my brother.
If that is
thank you, thank you.
Then what am I doing?
It has been a pleasure.
Caribbean is actually the 6th region of Africa, so I am here to connect.
Have a great day and stay blessed, my brother.
On the continent and Africans living in the diaspora. Hence the reason why I'm in Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad and Tobago is definitely the Africa out of Africa, but the fact that even the people carry Africa on their chest. Do you carry Africa on your chest?
Yes, man, of course.
How do you carry Africa on your chest, bro?
Easy, man. Let me show you this. So this one, Sankofa.
That's a tattoo of Sankofa, the Dinkra symbol.
Yes. This one is a Ginami.
Jim, my goodness.
Yeah. And my surname is Kwame. So it's there.
Your surname is Kwame?
Yes.
Do you know the meaning of Kwame?
Born on a Friday?
No.
Or Saturday.
Saturday.
But he was not born on a Saturday, but it's the best fit. I didn't like the word that was the day of, he was born on a Thursday.
But even though it's visa free for me, but as soon as I landed in this country, I encountered a problem that I never expected.
And what is that, my brother?
Thank God we made it to Trinidad, even though
I need to go take a trip out there. That's fact.
Profile, you know, because like they don't feel like if you're an African you'll be able to travel. But I mean, like I said, for me, immigration doesn't describe the people of the country. So I'm just gonna go out there and see what the country got to offer. So far, so good. It's hot. So you know that if it's hot, then you are back in Africa, man. So I'm just hoping to see more similarities between Africa and the Caribbean.
I got you tabbed up, Ema B in the VC.
Yes, sir.
So
that's a big bet.
You have to do, man. You gotta see our own people, get to meet them, talk to them, eat food with them, get to know if they have the same language as us. And yeah, at the end of the day, it's all about Africa to the world. Very good. How are you? I'm from Africa.
I know. Nice meeting you. I see you day all day.
You see me on your phone?
Always.
Always.
Always. Always.
Join it so we can chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna join in a minute.
I am still here
Anytime you see
That's
me
a big
this
bet.
happy, it means that I'm in love with
That's a big
city.
bet.
And why do I fall in love with a city? If the city got 3 things, which is the ocean, the hills, and the greens. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago.
That crazy.
Bet it up.
It look regular. Trinidad and Tobago look regular. It look really, really, really nice though. Outdoor paradise. They have mad trees. They got more trees there than I knew. Not just palm trees. They got all type of vegetation.
Hell you.
Yes, Sarskis. That's a soccer field. It's definitely a beautiful island, I ain't gonna lie. I'm seeing a lot of the city, so do people live in like apartments and stuff a lot?
That is surrounded by water, your
Where the
major
house is at?
transportation system would definitely have a boat in it. This is one of the most
The water
interesting
look
things that
beautiful.
I've
Trying to
seen
go to
because
Mummy's
I live
homeland?
in a country
We're gonna
where
take a
You
trip.
already know.
taxis are vehicles. But
Definitely got to take a
in
trip out to Trinidad.
You find water taxis. Have you
Definitely.
heard that before? I think it's quite interesting, right? So you see the boat right behind me, it's a taxi. There's another one right in front of me, it's also a taxi. But I really want to know how many oceans are surrounding Trinidad?
Thank you. Morning. Trinidad is surrounded by 4 different oceans, yeah?
Yeah?
You have to the north, which is the Caribbean Sea. To the east is the Atlantic Ocean. You go straight from this point right across, you get to Africa. And to the south is a channel between the island of Trinidad and South America called the Columbus Channel. And to the west, what you're looking at is called the
Bro, they got
Gulf of
fish for
Paria,
days,
Gulf
bro.
of
All them
Paria.
oceans, bro, they
And the
got
water
every
taxis,
every
like
I
single
got my
fish.
camera so
Leave
the
Port of
photos and
Spain,
vlog gonna
and they
go
go
crazy.
straight
Yes,
across to the second
sir.
largest
I need to
city
get a camera
on
too,
the
no
west coast
cap.
of Trinidad called San
No
Fernando.
kidding.
Is it affordable to use the water taxi?
Very affordable.
That shit
Because
crazy.
on the land,
That shit
the-
fire.
In the morning and evening, there's rush hour traffic, and there's a lot of traffic coming into Port of Spain. So people
Goodness
take the water taxi
gracious.
from San Fernando. This could hold 400 people on one boat.
Wow.
And they come to Port of Spain, and in the evening, people finish work at 4 p.m. They go back to San
They
Fernando.
get on the boat taxi,
use
bro.
my
That's
car in
crazy.
there?
Every day.
No, not this one. There's a next one.
Every
over.
day you get on the
It's
boat
bigger
taxi
one
to
that
go
goes
and
between
go
Port of
and come
Spain
home from
and
work.
Tobago.
That's kind of far.
This is the island of Tobago. Takes three hours, and that one could take
It definitely
cars
take
and
longer.
buses, and it's really big.
That's really awesome, man.
I can't join Discord right now because I can't pull it up. I don't have it open. I'm gonna join after this video.
Better than traffic.
Facts. That's a big fact. Hilton Hotel.
I made it to Sweet Tea and Tea, and trust me, I'm living the best time of my life.
That's
That
the
man in there
hotel we gonna be at.
partying. Facts. Biddies everywhere.
You are living in Africa and thinking that Wadamaya will be back soon. My brother, my sister, forget it.
I ain't gonna
This
say nothing, I'ma
place
hold my
is
tongue.
also Africa. Why do I say so? Because the Africans in the
My
Sus
God,
region
lol.
really understand and
Fact.
appreciate my work. And whenever I feel appreciated, I really wanna do all I can to put the country
I don't know if I started
on
my
the
stream
map. And
market.
this is what I'm gonna do today. Sweet TNT, how wonder you are. You are so beautiful, so gentle, so kind. CTNT has been so kind to me that I'm bringing that angelical voice within me.
Huh? A lot of the roofs of the building look older though.
Listen.
Rusted up.
It feels good.
Been there for
to be
years.
appreciated by the Tourism Board of Trinidad. I'm living in a 5-star hotel. And you know why? They asked
Excuse me.
me to feel comfortable in Hilton. So they partnered with Hilton to give me that special treatment. And that is why I'm telling you, I'm living the best time of my life.
Interesting.
And if you ever decide to visit Trinidad, make sure you book your stay with Hilton.
It must have been sponsored by them.
Yay, probably water damage too from rain and storms.
Facts. You already know it. I wonder if they be getting hurricanes.
Executive Officer of Tourism.
They surrounded by
Trinidad.
all ocean.
And why come to Trinidad? Let me tell you.
I don't never hear
Trinidad
about a
is
hurricane
filled with
destroying
history,
Trinidad in our news
culture.
or nothing.
If you look around, it's so green, so a lot of birds, and if you're into nature, you can get wrapped up in that as well. But Trinidad has something special about it as well, the people.
They look like they all
That's
live on the
unique.
coast
Trinidad,
too.
You are
They
just
all live on the coast. Yeah, I would
by
assume it would be
surprise
hurricanes there.
and
We never hear about them though. That's crazy.
And,
We always hear
you
about the
know,
ones in like
I would
Haiti and
encourage
stuff.
Everyone listening,
I
looking
don't ever
on,
remember hearing
come
anything in the
visit
news
Trinidad.
where
we are always
Trinidad got hit by a
there's
hurricane.
something to do almost every day. We're
There's
the
mad
most
people there, though.
happening destination, the most energetic. The
Definitely gotta go out there, though.
friendliest people Yeah, so visit Trinidad. We're ready and waiting to welcome.
We only worried about Cali fires and war.
Facts. Like, it's crazy. That's big crazy. The Cali fires that we started. Well, not we, but people.
Africa, Asia, and Middle East at the same time. You know why? Because of the history of this island. Both islands were originally settled by indigenous people who came from South America.
Over 10,000 to 7,000 years ago, the indigenous people, the Amerindian people came to my island from South America. Trinidad and Tobago is the last island of the Caribbean chain of islands before you come to South America. Just 7 miles away from Trinidad is Venezuela. Yeah? And those indigenous people from Aboriginal people, native people from Venezuela, they came and it was the first island to be settled by the indigenous people. Oh, wow. And that was over 10,000 years ago. They came across when Trinidad was joined as an island to Venezuela. And then when Trinidad was separated, they came with canoe with their people to settle permanently. They established cassava, they established, fishing and settlement on the island.
Both islands were visited by Christopher Columbus in the year 1948.
So Columbus, he came to Trinidad on his 3rd voyage.
USA love to crash out about our own problems.
Facts, bro. It's all right. USA is crazy.
But his men came off the ship and claimed
Big crazy.
Trinidad. The name Trinidad is after the Trinity. He promised Queen Isabella of Spain that he will name after the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost, the Trinity.
But did you know that 180 years before Christopher Columbus, Africans arrived on this island?
Before Columbus, 180 years before Columbus, an African king sent 200 ships off of Africa. The brother Massa Musa.
Massa Musa, yeah.
Yeah, and his brother was Massa Abu Bakr Wali, and he came with 200 ships. Only one ship turned back when he went beyond the horizon. The count came back and told his brother, your brother has left us and has gone beyond the horizon to the west. And he came to the Caribbean. We have no historical records of settlement, but early scribes talk about Massa Musa's brother leaving Africa and coming. Later, they found faces in Belize and so forth.
Interesting history.
Thinking that this is probably the people of Massa Musa brothers who settled in the West, in the Caribbean.
Deep history, bro. Deep history. Interesting.
So Trinidad became a Spanish colony until 1797, where it was captured by the British.
But as the Spanish established themselves and the indigenous people died out, people of the Caribbean died out, the indigenous people.
We founded first LMAO.
Facts.
And when the indigenous people died, that is when they started bringing Africans to Trinidad to work as slaves on sugarcane plantations.
People were captured in Africa, brought across via ships.
Then comes Europe.
Very, very
Facts.
evil conditions. Many of them jumped off the ships, some of them died, and they were brought to the Caribbean. And they were brought, naked, men and women, enslaved in chains. And they were brought off the island to ports like this. This is Port of Spain. And at the edge of the port, they would line them up, wash them, and have the planters come and buy them. Yeah? And say this one is strong, this one is, good to make children, etc. So even though the African men and women were becoming deculturized, they still kept their heritage, their strength, their identity inside of them.
I love the flag, man.
Yeah, Ethiopia, but stay within my black conscious. They take me out of the land, but they don't take the land out of me.
The women, their hair, they kept seeds, like the okra seed, the watermelon seed, the rice seed. And this is why in the Caribbean, we have seeds, plants from Africa, brought by slaves. And they were used as food for themselves in their plantation.
Under the Spanish rule, Trinidad remained underdeveloped for so many years. And that is why the Spanish king invited immigrants from French-speaking Caribbean islands to Trinidad to facilitate the development of the plantation economy. On the 1st of August 1834, that is when slavery was abolished in Trinidad and Tobago. The abolition of slavery led to an influx of indentured servants from India and China, hence the mixed culture in Trinidad. In 1889, the two islands were incorporated into a single crown colony. And in 1962, both islands gained independence from the British
That's crazy.
colony.
Hundreds and hundreds of years before we were born. Like, all the crazy stuff that happened before we were born, and then all the crazy stuff we're watching happen
I am falling
in our own
love with
eyes.
Trinidad. You know why? Because this country is super green and hilly. Imagine seeing this beautiful
That looked fire.
modern
What's that?
luxury
That was like all
built
houses
on top
lined up
of
back
a
to back
hill.
to back to back to back.
My goodness, this even melts.
This is
my
where the
heart.
rich folks live.
I believe that the people that lives here are definitely closer to God, man.
Yes.
That's fire. The history is definitely interesting.
They got money.
But I've been to the Frenches over there. My mom's last name is French.
By the way, the British influence is still visible in Trinidad to the extent that one of the most beautiful parks in this country, which was once a plantation, was named after the Queen.
This is the Queen's Park Savannah. Now, before it what it is now, it was originally a part of the Piaget family's estate.
The Queen's Park?
So the Piaget family had a large estate during the time of slavery, and the estate included the large savannah, so the entire savannah, as well as the zoo, which is north of the savannah, and the botanical gardens. So all that would have been a part of the Piaget family's estate.
What were
Now,
they growing in here?
Right. So in this area, the main crops that would have been growing things like sugar and cocoa. So those were the main crops that we have been cultivating in Trinidad.
And apart from that, have you ever heard of the Magnificent Seven? Trinidad is the home of Magnificent Seven. Trinidad is the home of so many things. Did you know that the world's natural asphalt lake is right here in Trinidad? Did you know that
That's probably
Trinidad
hot.
is actually the home of Magnificent Seven? But I think the history for the Magnificent Seven is not that pleasant, man.
I don't know the history about that. The Magnificent Seven.
Right. So this building is known as Rumor, right? And this
Rumor.
building was built initially and bought by a man named Lucien Ambad. So he was a white man from Corsica who was a successful cocoa merchant. So
Cocoa merchant?
Yes.
So if he was a cocoa merchant, it means that he owned enslaved Africans.
Yes. So he would have owned enslaved Africans, and that's how he made his money. They would have worked the plantations for him, and he would have sold the cocoa.
That's crazy, bro.
To make profit.
And he
Top slave owners
built
putting
a
the most
castle for
money in the
himself.
country.
Right, bro, that's crazy.
Even had African
And then they still have their
made in
homes standing in the country and stuff.
So
That's
Lucien
crazy.
Ambad, he would have owned the house from when it was built in 1904 until 1919 when he went into financial troubles and he lost the house to the bank.
Enough of the history. Come along with me as we go cool off
That's
on one of
crazy.
the most popular beaches in Trinidad.
That is crazy. Why do they have a slave owner's home still standing? Now it's a piece of history, standing as if it's a monument to show off to the rest of the world. That's a little weird.
Whenever I find myself in any country on Sunday, the only thing that I want to do is to go to the beach.
We
so
kept
when
it
I
up
came
to show we
Trinidad,
can
I kept
overcome.
on asking,
Maybe
what is
that's
that
true.
one beach that I need
Probably
to
true
go
right there.
and enjoy myself before I head back home? And everyone was saying Maracas.
That's crazy though. Maracas.
But yay, still weird.
Facts. 1000%.
Let me tell you
Me, I would
something.
have
The
destroyed
drive
it to show that we
Maracas,
can overcome. But you know, it's
definitely
all the
your eyes are
mindset
gonna
thing.
Enjoy some breathtaking views along the way. Make sure you stop by and take some photos. But one of the places that I feel like
shit.
I have to stop by because I see everybody stopping by. Where is this place?
This is the Maracas Lookout.
Morocco's loco.
It's like us with the
Why is it for a
N-word.
lookout? I guess there's
Facts.
a view
That
to
is
see.
true though.
beautiful view out there. On this side, you can see Venezuela.
Oh, wow, you can see Venezuela from here.
Yeah, if you look out there, you can see Venezuela.
Let me go to Venezuela.
Go ahead and swim there.
Wow. My goodness. What a spectacular view. I don't even know the kind of words to describe this, but just to say, you gotta travel the world, man, and go see these views for yourself.
It's definitely very mountainous.
Blowing, man.
Mad mountainous.
Best views that I've ever seen, man.
That's crazy.
Best beach in the world.
Welcome to Maracas.
Clouds touching the mountain is effing crazy.
Facts, bro. Imagine walking in the mountain above the clouds. Crazy.
The fact that it's so packed with cars, which means that it's one of the best places to be because it's so packed. Everyone is here to enjoy the beach, but hey, it's still here. Maracas Bay. Okay. What's up, man?
It's mad people. Everywhere he goes, it's a lot of people around, bro.
You cannot go to the beach without playing football.
Feel like you are standing on top of the actual world.
Facts. That's big facts, literally.
And make sure you don't leave this beach without trying the popular Bake and Shack. When the food is good,
Hey, I already got a restaurant down there, so we good. When we go down there, I'm actually a millionaire down there. That's my restaurant right there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tell you that. Man, it's cap a lot. The water looks so nice. Biddies.
Bet it up.
Facts.
I can see you all are still not satisfied with this food, so
Sir
why don't
Capella.
we head to the street and go get ourselves one of the most popular meals in this country. Apart from the downtown, this is one of the places that I find it to be so busy, man.
Yeah, very busy, always active. This is called the Ariapita Avenue.
Ariapita Avenue.
Ariapita Avenue. So this is where the night strip, every time you come here on a weekend, always active in the night, very filled with food places, all the clubs, all the party places are all over here. We have Pub House here, very busy. We have Frankie's here, very busy.
Wow.
We have a lot more clubs and a lot more bars lower down the road.
It's like the whole stretch is entertainment.
The whole stretch is entertainment, food, culture, buzzing every weekend.
There are women here?
That look mad busy, bro.
What's going on, my brother?
Yeah.
Hey, so, my brother is not smiling, man.
So what we're going to try here is called the Food Square. The Food Square is one of the initiatives that they made here to be able to expand businesses and be able to provide opportunity for food and cultural integration here.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
There's one food that, when I told people that I'm coming to Trinidad, everyone is saying I should try it. They said it's the ultimate.
It's the ultimate. Can I take a guess?
No, please, guess.
Bro,
because
doubles.
if you guess it right, then I have to
Definitely
try it tonight.
doubles.
Is it doubles?
Oh my goodness. Why is everyone talking about the doubles?
You have to try it. You
Doubles
can't
be
busting.
What makes it so special?
The doubles, I can't explain it to you, but until you try it, you will know. It's one of those things that like, you have to buy it and eat it there. If you carry it home, it loses the flavor. You have to eat it on this spot.
Oh my goodness. No, we gotta try this.
You have to try it. We're going to try it.
We're at a Food Square, right? So I guess we can get something.
Of course. You can check it out here.
See, everyone is telling me to try the doubles. I'm scared right now as I speak to you.
I think you'll enjoy it.
I'm scared.
I think you'll enjoy it.
I'm scared.
Right? So doubles, just to give you some history behind it.
Yeah?
Doubles is made from flour. You made the bara from the flour, then you have the chickpeas, and you have some mango sauce called the sweet sauce.
Mango?
Mango sauce called the sweet sauce.
Hi. See, I just want doubles and nothing else. What makes it doubles?
Have you had doubles?
Because it's two baras
Oh,
in
yeah.
one.
Ah,
They be busting.
I don't eat
For
doubles.
sure.
That is doubles they're eating there.
That's doubles.
That's doubles.
Will it fill my
Doubles be
stomach?
busting.
You can eat two, you can eat three, you can eat how much ever you want, you know?
Just give me one.
All right, so want to try some doubles?
If I ask for another one, it means it tastes better.
And the thing about doubles is that you have to use your hand to eat it.
That's facts.
So one hand is to hold and the next hand is to eat.
What's it taste
you
like?
You put it on your left hand and eat with your right hand.
How long does it take?
It's already prepared, so you're gonna save us right here.
It's basically like a corn tortilla, some beans, some meat, that shit
So
busted.
you have the batter.
I don't even. It tastes like Caribbean
Then
shit.
you have the chickpeas here. Then you have your cucumber.
Like-
you have some slide pepper inside, right? So
That
what
shit
you
be
do is you try to
busted.
take the one on top.
That's exactly what it be
and try
looking
to
like,
fold
though.
it like that, so you can pick up as much.
No, they cheated me. This is single.
It's double so much. This is the bottom one here. The top one is this one here. Careful,
bro. Oh, okay.
I am dead.
Okay.
He's so confused.
It's no longer single.
So you take the one on top, just flip it around. Right. Next way.
Them things be busting.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a perfect combination, man.
You have to eat it on the spot.
On the spot.
And you
Carry
good
it
dude.
to me, lose its flavor.
That's facts. That's big
Sweet,
facts.
Spicy, soft. Can I swallow
Good
all of
description.
them?
You can if you want. Have you ever had anything like this before?
Never.
What would you describe as the
Never.
closest thing that
Nunca.
it reminds you of?
Did you watch Ratatouille?
Yeah.
It's like the mouse.
Okay.
The mouse mixing flavors.
Yeah. You're getting pepper inside, you're getting some cucumber, you're getting some curry. Now you have the flour bara. Delicious, man. Very delicious.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So you see the triple has the third one on top now. You see the one,
So
two,
now this looks like a hamburger. Double at the back.
He said this looks like a
One at the
hamburger.
top. We play one top only. How do I eat this one?
same way. Say pack it.
That is hilarious,
that.
bro. My mom seen this. She'd be like, "What? How do you eat it?"
I love doubles, man.
Oh, that is hilarious, bro.
It
basically is a taco, low-key.
I had to request for another
The way
one,
they
but
say
this time
cucumber.
around,
Cucumber. They be like cucumber.
my
Cucumber.
trip in Trinidad wouldn't have been complete without meeting such a superstar in this beautiful country. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Nadia Baston.
Guys, I'm Nadia Batson from the beautiful Trinidad and Tobago.
Trinidad and
I'm here
Tobago.
on set of my music video for Lover. I'm here with the world-renowned Matthew
Cucumber.
Trinidad All-Stars Steel.
Cucumber. Cucumber. She was going a whole music video right now, bro. But she got the Undertaker in her video.
Tobago is the most southerly island of the Caribbean, and we host the world's most amazing carnival. And of course, Carnival 2024 is going to be fabulous. So if you've never been to Trinidad and Tobago, you need to get here.
They lit.
How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Good. Is this your first carnival?
Yes, it's my first one in Trinidad. My first one in Trinidad.
When was the first ever carnival you attended? In which country?
London.
That girl got pushed out real quick. That was funny. Bro, everywhere, bro. Old people, young people, in the middle. It's crazy. It's crazy. That shit crazy.
Why should you visit Trinidad and Tobago? Of course, this is the land of steel pan and calypso.
Basically, this is actually a
Facts.
flat, like this. Right?
then they decide how many notes they're gonna do. So they group it. They actually take a hammer and a chisel, and they do
You're gonna catch
literally
something
like
out
this.
there.
You ain't lying. You damn sure ain't lying. The way it be looking, man. Hey, what?
So they take
In
a
like
hammer,
5
and they
seconds.
tongue it, and sink it, and
You
sink
might
it until
catch
they
something
get
just
to the
walking
depth.
around.
And then they decide if they're gonna make a double second, or they're gonna make a guitar, or they're gonna make a tenor, and that's they're gonna decide. So if you're making a tenor,
And of course, the people. We have the most
The
warm
steel
and
drum.
beautiful people here in Trinidad and Tobago. I mean, I'm your girl, Nadia Batson.
Yeah, girl. That's fine.
I hope you all enjoyed this amazing episode just like
Hey,
we
W
enjoyed
video, my
filming
brother.
and editing. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and be part of this awesome
W video, my brother.
Ganachim disflaher pades.
You said what? The who, the what, gonna, I'm a dash play, play it. Yeah, I don't know what that mean. I don't even know what you just said.
It's all the STDs in one.
Oh, you ain't lying, shit. That shit crazy. All right, so we got what this video? 15 most dangerous places on Earth. All right, we gonna do a scary thumbnail for this one. Wrong shit. We go in big head mode, real big ass head. You heard, big ass head. All right, let's see. Nice, beautiful, scary thumbnail. Over here with a goofy ass motherfucker. All right. All right, let's see what. Oh, I didn't put that stream marker. All right. Oh, this
Let's
video
get
ain't
IT.
got no sound.
Sounds, there are a few places
Yes,
no
sir.
human should ever dare to visit. Here are the 15 most dangerous places on Earth. Number 15, Snake Island, Brazil. 93 miles away from Sao Paulo lies a land that is considered to be the most dangerous place on Earth. Ilha de Queimada Grande, or Snake Island, is an island where no human is allowed to step foot on. With highly venomous and deadly golden lancehead snakes slithering around the land, there is no safe quarter on the island. Last known human inhabitants date back to the 1920s. Legend says the last fisherman who strayed too close to the island shore was discovered on his boat days later, lifeless in his own pool of blood. Number 14.
Snake Island.
Sinabung
Ain't going there.
Volcano, Indonesia. Mount Sinabung is
Sinabung
arguably
volcano.
one of the most dangerous places on Earth. In 2010, after
July.
400 years in dormancy, Sinabung Volcano awoke and spewed hot gas, ash, and rocks into the Indonesian land. Thousands were harmed and at least 15 people were killed. Sinabung Volcano is the only volcano on level 4 alerts and completely off limits to
Level
any
4
climbers.
alerts?
In 2019, another eruption caused havoc
big dog don't
across
need to
the
go
local
nowhere near
village.
that volcano. Y'all
Captured
bugging.
footage shows how ash and smoke shot 23,000 feet into the air and coated the land.
Oh, I'm in big head mode still. Y'all didn't let me know.
Number 13, Bermuda
Big
Triangle.
head.
One of the world's most famous mysteries is the infamous Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah, I ain't going there.
The Devil's Triangle is bounded by Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, and is the place where ships, planes, and people mysteriously disappear.
Hey,
giant
they
airplanes
get
and
zapped
boats
off,
have
they get
vanished
sent straight to the
without ever
underworld.
radioing for distress messages. Some theories say that powerful rogue waves that reach up to 100 feet destroy all evidence of a ship or plane, and are the cause of sudden disappearances. No matter what the reasons may be, their
All this
Bermuda
technology
Triangle
we
is the
have and we still
world's
can't
most
figure that out?
supernatural and paranormal place.
Crazy. Crazy,
12,
bro.
Lake Natron.
Ain't no way 100-foot
Tanzania.
waves hitting that.
Lake Natron is a notorious place on Earth where all living creatures die from simple contact, and where birds suddenly turn into stones and statues.
What?
Not only is the lake extremely alkaline, But this supernatural place in Tanzania can reach dangerously high temperatures as well.
Oh, that's crazy.
And while the glass-looking and reflective lake tricks birds into flying straight into water, it's the climate that turns these creatures into stones. During dry seasons, when the water recedes, the birds desiccate and turn into stone-like statues. The pictures speak for themselves.
They get burnt to a crisp, in other words.
Death Valley,
that's crazy.
California,
That big
US.
crazy bit, dog.
Death Valley is a very apt name for this Californian desert. With the highest temperature ever recorded in history, Death Valley's degrees vary from 134 degrees Fahrenheit at dawn to -10 degrees Fahrenheit at night. At 282 feet below sea level, Death Valley is the lowest point in North America. Without any water, the hottest place on Earth can kill a human within 14 hours.
Yeah,
the mysterious desert has rocks that move across the ground. And
That's crazy.
Sand that sings. Worth a quick trip and adventure, but make sure to drink your water. Number 10.
Yeah, you ain't gonna find no water out there, big dog.
Eritrea. Hell on Earth and the world's most inhospitable
You said desert.
place
I'm pretty sure that looked like water.
rightfully given to the Danakil Desert in Eritrea. If these nicknames weren't enough to paint a picture of how dangerous this place truly is, let's dig a little deeper. The sun favors one place on Earth, and that place sits in Eritrea, Africa. Located in northeast Ethiopia, it's the land the Afar people call home, Danakil Desert. With an average year-round temperature of 95 degrees Fahrenheit, this African desert is one of the hottest scorching places on Earth. But the dry and hot weather aren't the only features of this astounding desert. Across hundreds of miles stands the
People are
Danakil
traveling
Depression,
across this?
a place where 3 tectonic plates join and create the depression. As
No,
small
sir.
volcanoes dominate the Rift Valley, the floor is mostly made of basaltic lava. Its flaming hot lava can be captured at night when the flaming magma displays a dangerously beautiful scene. Number 9. Valley of Death, Russia. You might think the Valley of Death is an over-exaggeration or a tad bit too dramatic.
An average of
But
95
once you
is
hear
too
about
hot.
this
That's
supernatural
fact.
place, you'll see why this name is very fitting and apt.
That's cooked.
Located in eastern Russia is a place that is called an animal graveyard. With many
Why they get
puzzling
stuck in boiling
head-scratching
mud?
and backstories and origins, this valley remains to be an unsolved mystery. According to legend,
Why is
two
everything
hunters
unsolved?
stumbled upon the bizarre land in the 1930s. Upon climbing up
Another
the
place
Kipnich
called
volcano,
Death on Earth.
they saw land
Facts.
with no grass or plants, covered with dead animal bodies. The explorers soon started to feel dizzy and decided to flee the area. As
Well, you
rumors
better.
of the mysterious land spread, many tried to finally solve the puzzle and come back with proper answers. Just like animals, around 80 human lives were taken by the supernatural valley.
Dang.
Scientists have deduced that the lethality of the land is due to high concentrations of poisonous gases that arise from the volcano. A mix of hydrogen sulfide, carbon dioxide, and sulfur dioxide kill living creatures within minutes, whilst also preserving dead animals' bodies for years. As the deadly gases
that's crazy.
accumulate throughout the animals' bodies, it prevents the bacteria responsible for decomposition to complete its action. That's why animal bodies were seen scattered around the land. As one might expect, the Valley of Death is closed for visitors. The only way to sneak a peek
Well,
of
of
the
course.
land is through a helicopter tour, which costs a hefty $700.
That's crazy.
Before we move on, be sure to subscribe to Top 5s with notifications on.
I clicked the screen.
Number 8. Madidi National Park, Bolivia. At first glance, this incredible land looks straight out of a fairy tale, but this picturesque park is extremely dangerous in real life. Madidi National Park, located in Bolivia, is the home to the most poisonous and venomous fauna in the world. A simple touch, cut, or a wound can become infected with tropical parasites that cause dizziness and even death. And while this land is undoubtedly very dangerous and hazardous, it doesn't
There
stop
is literal
tourists and
sulfur
travelers
gas in
from
the
making
area.
a
Do
quick
not go
trip
there.
down to the Madidi
Facts.
National Park.
I'm straight on
Mesmerizing
that.
Bolivian
That will
park is
cook you
home to some of the
instantly.
most majestic creatures known to
Instantly.
man. From exotic animals to unique fauna, Madidi Park is filled with surprises and wonders. From jaguars, otters, to crested eagles and hummingbirds, the park has over 1,100 different animal and bird species. But when it comes to the real danger a human can face, one must always remember that this gorgeous and green park houses some of the most toxic and poisonous fauna in the world. Extremely
Fauna?
deadly parasites await as a cut or wound is detected on a human. When the
Jeez.
perfect time arises, it hits the immune system and causes sudden death. Madidi National Park, as breathtaking and beautiful as it may be, is known for its venomous spiders, snakes, and poisonous plants. So, if you're thinking about visiting this exotic land, make sure you stay safe and follow the guide rules carefully.
Oh, definitely.
Nika Crystal Cave, Mexico. The Nika Crystal Cave in Mexico is so mysterious and unexplored that National Geographic shot an hour-long documentary showcasing the dangers and wonders of the Crystal Cave. 3 scientists geared up for a deep exploration trip as they visited Nika's mountain's infamous cave. Located in the Chihuahuan Desert, this mountain is home to the biggest crystals in the world. As hot magma lurks below the cave, this Mexican destination is a heat stroke accident waiting to happen. The 3 scientists sent for an impossible mission had different goals in mind. I didn't even know I had my mic muted. Their main objective was to collect the crystal samples and to later observe them. There are these crystals the size of redwood trees. You stand
it just dawned on me what you said when you first got in here. Like it just now clicked.
Exciting and life-changing as this adventure might have been, one must remember that as soon as a person walks into the cave, their body starts to die.
I'm slow.
With incredibly high temperatures and unbearable humidity, the only way to approach such a cave was by using protective suits. But even with the appropriate attire, the scientists only have about a half hour to collect their samples and get out alive. George Corrales, a well-known adventurer and documentary expert, was given the green light to spend only 1 day at the notorious Crystal Cave. It took the explorer 2 years to finally get the permission needed, but according to the Daredevil, it was worth the wait. It looks like Superman's Fortress of Solitude, says George. As far as the hot temperature goes, even George vouched for the cave's unbearable heat, commenting, "As soon as you walk in, you start to die." Number 5, Kawah Ijen Volcano, Indonesia.
Hell no.
Seeing the breathtaking and mesmerizing blue lava-like rivers of light might seem like a futuristic movie set.
Crystals.
In reality, it's extremely poisonous Kawah Ijen Lake. A stunning turquoise lake sits at the peak of Kawah Ijen Volcano, and at night, electric blue flames can be seen rolling down the mountainsides.
It's a gas.
The absolutely jaw-dropping lake is full of hydrochloric acid, which is more corrosive than battery acid.
That's crazy.
Hydrogen chloride gas spewing from the volcano collides with sulfur-containing gases and creates a powerful chemical that is unimaginably corrosive. The Greek-Canadian explorer George Corrales once again had the opportunity to explore one of the world's most dangerous places. The adventurer took a small rubber boat out into the acid lake to measure its acidity.
And it didn't look like there was no fire in there, and then he comes running out like screaming, "Get it off me!
The pH of the water was measured to be as low as 0.13.
The NASCAR people be doing that too. That fuel they use
and deadly to humans. Miners still risk their
you can't even see the fire on them.
Accumulated sulfur. George had watched these miners
you can feel it though,
and recalls how the only protection they had was a wet rag stuffed into their mouth. The sulfur dioxide gas would still leak through and dissolve away their front teeth. Beautiful as it may seem, the Kawah Ijen volcano and lake is one of the most dangerous places on Earth. Number 4, Mount Washington, New Hampshire.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's a widely known fact that Mount Everest is not only the tallest mountain in the world, but also the most dangerous mountain on Earth. And while no other great summit can come close to the incredible height and perplexity of Mount Everest, there's one other mountain in the world that holds a substantial title, known as the most dangerous small mountain in the world. Mount Washington in New Hampshire is any hiker's worst nightmare.
What do you do?
But what exactly makes this peak so hazardous? It's clearly not the height.
What is it, the rocks?
Wind.
Oh.
In April 1934, the highest ever wind velocity of 231 miles per hour was recorded on Mount Washington. Even at wind speeds of 60 miles per hour, hiking becomes nearly impossible.
I'll be gone. My little 140 pounds, I'm gonna be flying to the bottom of the mountain.
Freezing temperatures that drop to negative 40 Fahrenheit and continuous heavy snowfalls make Mount Washington a truly dangerous place to visit. Daredevil hikers who see this mountain as a beatable obstacle do heavy research before starting their unforgettable journey.
You better do some heavy research.
Calculations have to be made in order to begin the adventure with appropriate weather. With over 150 recorded fatalities since 1849, it's paramount to embark on such an adventure extremely prepared and organized.
That's crazy.
Number 3, Lake Nos, Cameroon. The silent but deadly Lake Nos turned out to be much more dangerous than scientists first assumed. Lake Nos, located in Cameroon, Central Africa, seemed like an innocent, beautiful lake, surrounded by small villages. At first glance, no one could expect this quiet, blue, and picturesque lake to be more than just a pool of water. But the narrative changed on one fateful August night. In 1986, a tall fountain of water started spouting out of Lake Nos. The fountain soon released a white cloud of gas, which grew bigger by the minute. It reached 300 feet in height and spread over the nearby villages. Residents soon started to lose consciousness and collapse on the ground. The gas turned out to be carbon dioxide. At concentrations greater than 15%, carbon dioxide can be lethal. And on that August night, more than 1,700 villagers died on the spot. CO2 can be kept under lakes and surrounding rocks for decades. When a volcano erupts, it emits dangerously high amounts of carbon dioxide. This compound has the ability to pass through rocks and slowly dissolve in the groundwater. If this event takes place near a lake, carbon dioxide eventually saturates the water, leaving it to be extremely dangerous and hazardous.
You get in the car,
while most cases of dissolved underwater carbon dioxide overturn, reach the surface, and eventually dissolve in the atmosphere, this didn't happen to Lake Nos. Poisonous gas remained trapped until something triggered its release and resulted in over 1,700 deaths.
Jeez.
Number 2, Fraser Island, Australia. A fun way to spend a hot
Australia
summer day
definitely
is to pack
dangerous.
your suitcase and head to the beach.
Yeah.
Everyone enjoys
everything in Australia can kill
time
you.
at the beach,
Bro,
swimming
everything in
and
Australia
tanning
is just
alongside your
big.
friends and family. But one beach that's categorically
They got
forbidden
spiders the
is
size of
located on
dogs, like,
Fraser
that's
Island.
freaky.
You dang sure ain't
Just off the
lying.
southeastern coast of Queensland, Australia.
I seen a spider
stands
like that in my
beautifully
house. I'm just gonna have to
mesmerizing
pull the 9 out.
Unlike your local shores,
I ain't gonna
Fraser
lie,
Island
like,
is
forget
the
a
number
shoe.
one
Like, a
most
shoe ain't gonna do
dangerous
the
beach
job.
in the world.
We
Every
playing
aspect
Jurassic
of the
Park
beach is unsafe
at that
and
point.
extremely
They
hazardous.
are.
From the ocean
Facts.
water and beach sand to
I'm not
the
even getting the
animals
Glock.
and
I don't
water
even
species that inhabit
Right.
this land. No
The spider gonna mess around, get hit. You gonna be like, oh, I caught it in my web.
Deep
You
inside the
missed.
ice cold waters live irukandji
Right.
jellyfish and blue
That's
bottles,
crazy.
tentacled species with powerful stinging abilities. How
Yeah,
can
everything
sand
in the
be
water
dangerous, you
on
may
land
ask?
can
As
literally
the sand
kill
in the
you
lakes can't be
instantly.
seen, enthusiastic
The
swimmers choose to go
lionfish, don't
head
step
first
on none of
into the
them.
water without any hint of how shallow the water truly is. As far as animal inhabitants go, most have heard of the infamous Australian dog species, the dingoes. And unlike our human companions and loyal dogs, these species aren't as friendly to people as one might assume. They are wild,
That little puny thing, boy, I'll
undomesticated
stomp him
predators
out.
that can attack anyone or anything that triggers aggression or irritation. As there are thousands of beaches across the world,
Yeah,
there
you
is
can
no
try a little
logical
dingo. You
reason
ain't
to
going. That's
visit
gonna be your
Fraser
last day
Island
trying to human
without
up.
a death wish.
You better
Number
come
1,
with your whole pack,
Elephant
20
Kingdom,
deep.
Thailand. The Elephant Kingdom, located in Chonburi, Thailand, is thought to be the world's most terrifying tourist attraction. While cities and towns all over the world offer beautiful scenery and historic castles, this particular tourist attraction offers something completely different. Even though the name Elephant Kingdom might make you think this famous Thailand destination is stretched out land inhabited by elephants, in reality, it's something quite the opposite. Have you ever wanted to climb into a metal cage and feed reptiles? Well, the notorious Elephant Kingdom offers just that.
Never wanted to do
Tourists
that.
from all over the world
Nope.
gather in Chonburi in the hopes of feeding live 10-foot-long crocodiles.
Oh, you're
only
crazy.
separated by a metal cage that is kept afloat with plastic barrels. There is little to no barrier against the deadly reptiles. Tourists on board of the metal cages often don't realize that they themselves could end up being the crocodile's
Yeah,
meals.
fall in there and see how long you
Small
last.
caliber rafts were often broken down and unsafe. The empty plastic barrels that held up the cage would often sink or move, adding suspense to the already tense situation. When a tourist captured the now viral photo of tourists dangling food for the reptiles, social media went berserk. The international outcry forced the Thai government
And that is the
local police to
cheapest boat
finally
you've
step
ever
in
seen.
and take proper measures.
Imagine
This
if the
extremely dangerous and
Bruh,
over-the-top
you're not
park
supposed to
was
be
finally
feeding
shut
animals
down
like
in
that either,
2016
because you're
on
also
accounts of
attracting them,
numerous
bruh.
safety hazards.
Like they're attracting all those animals to stay over there with them 24/7.
Subscribe to Top 5s for more and check out some of our other popular.
That's crazy. I would never. That's why they say don't feed cats, because the cat gonna come back. Yeah, you feeding all them gators. Yeah, guess what? Them gators ain't going nowhere ever.
No, bro.
That's crazy. All right, last video, and then I'm about to hop off and get some editing done. All right, let's see here. Mr. Beast rebuilt a village. Well, I don't follow this page. Follow, my bad, big dog. Anyways, let's see here. Thumbnail. Let's see here. All right. Oh, shit. All right, let's see here. For young thumbnail.
What's you gonna do?
We rebuilt a village. Nice little clap. Nice little clap. Like, mid clap. Get the little blur from the hand. Where's my mouse? Oh. There we go. Get the little blur from the hand clap. Perfect. All right.
Where's my mouse?
Axe. All right.
A year ago, we visited a rural village in Zambia where there was no electricity, limited water, high crime rates, and countless other issues making life a constant struggle for these kids and staff. But despite the seemingly hopeless situation, there was someone doing everything she could to help these children. Meet Dora. 5 years ago, she moved to Mapapa along with 4 adopted children and started making TikTok videos to raise money to build a school and village for kids in desperate need. And very quickly, her account grew to over 4 million followers. And she now cares for almost 400 children.
You are amazing. Thank you, and I love you.
But despite her best efforts, the cost of supporting all these kids is an ongoing challenge and threat to their community.
The who?
So we immediately got to work alongside our partners from Give Power to build a solar array that would provide the village with much needed electricity and security. And for many of the children, this was the first time they saw light at night.
That's crazy. Imagine never seeing light at night.
But when we left the village, we realized that there is so much more that needed to be done. We were so moved by Dora and the kids that we committed to double our contribution, to give Dora the resources she needs to give these kids a loving and safe environment. By tripling her solar generation capacity, doing a full hydrological study to provide a proper well with plenty of clean, safe water, install a state-of-the-art internet network, and so much more. And because of your incredible support, we were able to kick off this massive project by constructing a well. And this is just the first of so many things we will be doing in this video. For so many of the children, this is the first time that they will have fresh drinking water, and it now flows in abundance.
That's crazy.
But sadly, there was one child who couldn't join in on the fun because she was still recovering from an injury. This is Beauty.
So the last time that Dan and Darren were here, they were made aware about a girl called Beauty. She's one of my girls here. When she came to us, she was a very shy, timid girl. One of her legs had gangrene and was about to be amputated.
We told Dora that we would take whatever steps were necessary to save Beauty's leg. We got the pictures and we got the treatment protocol.
And we sent them to our friends at Cure International, from the video we did in the Philippines, who also operate a hospital in Zambia.
They told us that it was very likely that Beauty was going to lose her leg, but if we didn't act immediately, there was a good chance that she would lose her life. Cure agreed to take her case, and despite the dismal odds, they promised to do everything that they possibly could to save Beauty's leg.
We stayed at the hospital for 3 months. They did 3 operations on her.
While Beauty was in the hospital, the team back in Mapapa made incredible progress with the rest of the construction.
Hey guys, I miss you so much. I miss you. They have such a great environment for kids, and they just took her out of that shell of fear and just told her to say, hey, you'll be okay.
So, who's your favorite teacher?
Very nice. It's been an amazing experience to kind of see her transform into what she is now.
A few weeks after her final surgery, Beauty was able to leave the hospital.
Who is discharged? You look very beautiful. You?
She just slowly changed into this bubbly, fun, talkative girl. It's been amazing. It's been really great.
That's nice.
I'm able to feed all the kids here through my videos on social media, but that was a big challenge for me to do because I had to drive about an hour and a half away from where I live almost each day to buy the food that we have.
Since our last visit, when we saw how old and unreliable Dora's car was, I'd been really concerned that she'd break down on the remote roads in Zambia without even having as much as cell phone coverage. My worst fears were realized one morning when I was woken up by a message from Dora telling me that she had just been in a wreck and her car was totaled.
Darren wasted no time and quickly jumped on a call with her.
That's crazy.
Hey, Dora.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good now. I'm doing good.
I think that this is a sign that we better buy you a new car right now. I want you to go look for a car. We will pay for it next week.
Okay. Just a bit. I'm sorry, it's a lot. Thank you. Thank you so much.
With her new car, Dora can now travel to get food for the village without any worry of breaking down and being left stranded.
Yes, sir.
Just a few weeks later, the construction was almost complete, and Dan and Darren were on their way to Mapapa to see just how much the village has changed since their last visit.
Dan and Darren are about to return, and I'm super excited to show them all the amazing things that have been happening at the school because of them.
Oh my God. Reuniting with Dora and the kids after nearly a year was a truly magical experience.
After receiving a warm welcome by the kids, Dora showed Dan and Darren around the well.
We now have clean drinking water, and because of that, the kids' confidence has risen. We don't have skin infections, we don't have diarrhea anymore. Where they sleep, their clothes, everything, their confidence has just grown up because they're in a clean, safe environment.
With clean water, the village is now far more self-sufficient. Dora is able to grow vegetables in her garden, cultivate a chicken coop, and even sustain a fish pond to provide food for the kids. And on top of that, we also provided Dora and the kids a commercial gas stove, so they no longer have to burn through bags of charcoal for cooking.
Jeez.
But there was one more thing that was severely impacting Dora's ability to take care of these kids. In order to upload a TikTok, Dora would have to stand for hours holding her pole up to get an internet connection. But now with the new solar grid, we can put in a brand new Starlink Wi-Fi router.
Hey, he be trying to help as much people as he can.
Today, and I'm super happy and super excited about that. We can connect together for the first time.
At least what I've noticed is that he does what he's at least trying.
Hey, that man doing some great shit.
The foundation of it is to help people.
I have a better idea.
Facts.
That's
big facts.
A TikTok.
Don't make me dance.
So, we'll be here. I will come. Wave during your turn. Then, wave. Very nice. Then, we will start rolling like that. But you are going out, and then he will follow, then I will be the last person out. Okay, are you guys ready?
Yep.
All right. Very nice. Wave. Stay there. Wave. Okay, come now. Okay. We almost got it. Slower. Very cool. Very nice. Wave. Nice. Let's see. This one's really nice.
We got it, finally. It's fire.
It's fire.
Rip it. Okay.
Now let's head over to the house and see if we can upload it.
Come with me to the sets.
It's done! Yeah.
Thanks to this new internet
That's
connection,
fire.
the village is
That
much
looks like
safer
Starlink.
because they are not isolated, and
Dope.
Dora can also now upload her TikToks whenever she wants, from anywhere in the school, meaning that she can generate more money to support the village. And on the day Dan and Darren were about to leave, Dora told us that she had a surprise for us. And before we reveal what that surprise is, I want to tell you about electric e-bikes. When we told electric e-bikes our plan to revisit the village and give Dora everything she needed, they, as always, stepped up to the plate and put down the additional funding required to do so. If you don't know who electric e-bikes are and what they do, they are on a mission to change people's lives by increasing their mobility while being energy efficient through the creation of really affordable and easy-to-use electric bikes. Whether you need to travel to school, work, medical treatments, it is perfect for the job. To find out more, click the link in the description and buy an electric e-bike for yourself. The more you guys buy, the more they can sponsor videos. It's a beautiful loop. Darren is yet to see the dormitory that had been completely rebuilt after a storm had ripped through it last year, leaving it in ruins.
Sheesh.
It is because of all of you that donated to the fundraiser in the last video that Dora had just enough to rebuild these dorms, stronger than before. And after months of hard work, the reconstruction of the building was finally complete. And Darren got to see it for the first time.
I'm blown away how much Dora takes everything that we give her and multiplies it 100 times over.
That's fire.
All right, let's give them a round of applause. So as of today, this house will no longer be called the boys' house. It will be called the Peace Philanthropy
Later that night, we celebrated with the entire village.
That's
Having this
fire.
house dedicated to Beast Philanthropy is a massive honor to each and every one of us, because Beast Philanthropy is all of us. You see, without your support, we wouldn't be able to do projects like this. And I want you to know how much we love and appreciate you.
Dora is such a kind and giving person, and she's had such a huge impact in so many people's lives. I hope you all find her as inspiring as I do, and
Hey,
are
that's
motivated
fine.
to find your own way to help build a brighter future, because every one of us has the ability to make a difference.
Hey,
in
without
somebody
her,
else's
Mr.
life.
Beast might not have even known about them.
Chandler told me he had a special
That's
message for
fire.
you guys, so
She-
we'll end the
she
video
a-
with that. What
she a
was it?
star.
Donate. Use the link in the description below, or the donate button. Yep, that's the message.
Okay.
Also, subscribe. And here's
Oh.
Carl. Subscribe.
Huh? Subscribe. Carl is funny as hell. Alright, that is all the videos we doing today. Hey,
Luke here with the Outdoor Boys YouTube channel, and for the next 3
hey,
years,
Luke,
me and my
big dog,
family
Luke.
are...
Hold on, big dog.
A
Luke.
year ago-
I didn't. Hold on, pause, Luke. You was tripping, big dog. I did not tell you to speak. Oh, yeah. Luke just started talking and whatnot. Like Luke tripping. All right, then, y'all, for the stream, we gonna go ahead and wrap that up. I'm about to get these videos edited and queued up to be posted tomorrow. Y'all have a great rest of y'all day. Y'all be safe, stay blessed. 222, the game.